Hi, for my second module, I selected coding. Coding is computer programming. Students learn how to code in order to create games. Many students were not aware that coding is part of math. Since coding isn't in my district's curriculum that I use, I had to find a way that coding supported the math standards that I am teaching. Looking at the assignment I selected on Tinker for students also includes standards for that assignment. So here I went ahead and I selected a lesson that was right on Tinker, Math 201, and noticing some of the information. You can check the students' lesson progress, view the lessons, and then also this tab has you can also unassign it. It also has an answer key. So starting off, I would like to do the student view. So this is what the student would actually view on the assignment. And this assignment is good because if they're not in class, they can still do this. But probably if for instruction, I would go ahead and go through this along with them just to guide them through. Okay. One of the great things that I like with the assignment, and this is right inside the lesson plan, are these tinker blocks. So for these tinker blocks for this assignment, students would need to know just the general basis of coding first. But I'm looking at, as far as some of my other students, how these tinker blocks would be great to kind of assist them. So I would either have some just of the tinker blocks and the commands on paper, and then also around the classroom. So for my spec ed students and then my ELL students. So as they go through this, it just guides them through. This one here is actually where they're going to take a quiz on order of operations. So it's like a review. So the math content is um, has been already previously taught to them, but they're going to go ahead and take a quiz to see where they're at. And I selected this one just to develop that foundation. So that way, when they go ahead to create their own coding game for a quiz review, they'll be comfortable with it. All right, so I just wanted to go ahead and show you the lesson plan because my big concern was the it being part of the curriculum. And see, these are the Tinker Blocks introduced to them. So those are the ones that I was talking about having around the classroom, and then maybe like a sheet color coded for students just to have access to that. Um, but what really caught my attention with this is the standards. So it actually covers it for other core classes too, like ELA. But looking at math, I was able to pull all the standards, which are building blocks, for up to my eighth grade class. So I really love that aspect of it. Now, what I'm going to do in order to for it to work for my college class here is we wanted to talk about incorporating communication and collaboration. So with this, the students will work together as a group, like a group of three. Those students that seem to have it be more challenging for them, I would give them like a list of roles. Maybe one, maybe two would go ahead and decide what questions they have, where another person would go ahead and kind of get the background or the theme of what they wanted their coding to be. And then the collaboration part on it, they would work together to go ahead and create their own coding. Once they finish with creating their own quiz, I would have the students to go ahead and have another group go ahead and take that quiz. So they kind of would take each other's quizzes to see. I really thought this was a good idea because I noticed that students really struggle with studying. So just to have another opportunity for them to look at the information in a different way would be really great. So, and then we could just work together to develop some additional coding. All right. Thank you.